podcast, we have Sham Krishan, one of my friends from Kerala. He started 3D animation since he was in class 11. And in this podcast, we'll be learning as a beginner how to learn 3D animations. If you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel to get valuable knowledge. Now into the podcast. First question is, what kind of animation you do?
So basically I do 3D kind of animation instead of 2D. We do like you see most realistic animations like some of the games and stuff and extra, the same kind of stuff.
Okay. Which software do you use?
I only use Blender, and for post production I use DaVinci Resolve of After Effects.
So why you choose this animation kind of thing? From where it started and all?
It started during like that COVID phase around 2020. They were like the games like PUBG and Free Fire were like booming, and a lot of them were using animated intros and stuff. So I was interested in that, and I started trying stuff for my own channel, and then eventually I started posting them, and then I used to play Free Fire and stuff. So we'll go to different servers, and it started when I went to Thailand server, made some friends, and he asked me whether I could do that. So the first guy I made was a friend of one of the popular guys on the Thailand server. He was a YouTuber. So I made a video for both of them collaborating or something like that. So I then posted it on my Instagram. Then some of the clients came to me, and afterwards that
How you started learning this? From where you started? What are the resources you took?
So
Whether you took courses or books?
no, first I noticed there's a YouTuber called Rook or something like that. He first made something, an animated intro. So I was interested, then I started looking how to do this. So I came up with free software, one of them was Blender. There are so many other software, but most of them are paid. The Blender is the one which is free open source, and there are so many big communities related to Blender. And then most of the people start from making donuts and stuff. I really didn't start from that. I started like the main thing I wanted was make content for the YouTubers in that Free Fire thing. So what I had to do that was extract the model from the game. I start from that, extract the model from the game, then get into Blender, animate it according to what they and how they want.
Okay, you didn't start from this donut.
No.
Actually, when I saw some YouTubers starting from donut, how to do this kind of thing, and I saw that monkey one, like in the starting phase monkey. Okay. So next question is, who was your first client?
Like I said, that guy from Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
And
What was the task? Repeated.
I was the task was simple. He wanted his character and that YouTuber guy's character to sit on in front of a car and do some motion and stuff. He said like that.
How much he paid you?
I mean, for the first project, I did it for free.
Okay. How you reached out to him? How you reached out? How you got connected to that Thailand person?
It was like I said I play Free Fire and stuff. So I was playing on the Thailand server and made up some friends. I used to do like 1v3 matches that. So I eventually met him and just share our Instagram account and see. He then asked me like I had a picture of like animator stuff. I posted a story about doing stuff in Blender. So he then asked me whether I could do something for him. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do.
No, while I was before doing podcast, I saw a YouTube video about what is animation and all, so that I could ask questions. And I saw a video about AI kind of stuff. So I saw that Apple is doing the same work, the same thing even AI is doing. So my question is whether AI will replace this or not. What all the work you are doing?
The thing is like still we have good AI photo editors and stuff. Still we will prefer human and artists to do our good works. For simple daily tasks, I don't think that everybody will be going after if AI is really good for making animated videos. Still, I think the better ones, the top tier animators will be still there, because that kind of manipulation we can explain to the best part, to the fullest, to the top notch level to a human. We can't do that to an AI the perfect way we want. We can just make a random video, look good, but the way we want to make an animated video, the way we want, we'll have to approach another artist.
So next question is, if you are starting from scratch, today is your day one. How you will learn this complete animation?
First, from the start.
Say me about resources, from where you will start, what you will learn first, and
Maybe,
everything in step.
Maybe I till right now I have been like always focused on one single artist. I have followed so many, and the thing you can do is like start from the fundamental part, make the fundamental part the best, especially on texturing and stuff. That kind of how it works. What's the actual logic behind that? Instead of focusing on one video, like make it on it, that's done. Never do like that. First, in the tutorial video, we can make a like donut video in 10 minutes by watching how we do exactly copying the stuff what he does. But instead of doing that, actually learn what is happening behind that. What is he doing? What is he doing with the textures? How can we do that? And the way I learned was like I imagine a scenario in my mind what I have to create. Then if I got stuck somewhere, if I like have to like do fires and stuff on the scenes, so I'll search how is this simulation working and watch like I won't watch at the stop at one video, watch 3 or like 4 videos, choose which is the better one,
Okay.
then go.
So you are saying that pick one topic, like pick one project.
Yeah.
Say for example, a human, animating a human,
Yeah.
and wherever you feel stuck, you just Google it or you
Yeah,
just
fine.
find it in YouTube.
Yeah, it's like the good two part of that is like we'll get to have a finalized product and also we'll learn in the way.
Yeah.
It'll help you. At the same time, you will have to learn that basic. Without learning the basic, you can't actually jump into project.
What kind of resources do you suggest? Like YouTube channels, courses, or books?
Yeah, for basically, I used to refer like a person called Punisher, PWINSGR, that's his name, and one called Blender Guru. And the next thing you can do is like go for a sort of site like Sketchfab and Mixamo. Mixamo is from Adobe, which can, if you have a good model, it can recast and basic movements and stuff. It can automatically animate it. It's really helpful site. And always save these kinds of sites which want to make our work simple.
Yeah, understood. And you don't read any books
No, I never read any book regarding that.
regarding that, okay. And apart from this, like you use Blender for animation, still any softwares you use to support that work?
As I said, after Blender also has a inbuilt editor, but still I don't use it. Recently I used DaVinci Resolve and for like post process stuff and After Effects, Premiere Pro, that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking about learning Unreal Engine also.
What is the process of doing, like for example, I'll give an example. I have a character and I want to animate to dance that. What is the process like? Which software? Which software to model that? Which software to animate that? So what all software stepwise?
The whole thing from nothing to the end we can do in Blender with only using Blender. But to make that stuff easier, or like you can sculpt the whole model from the Blender on itself. You can sculpt the model. It's really like time consuming and it's going to take a lot of time while sculpting that, then giving textures, colorings and stuff. Or you can buy if you really need a good character for your content, then you can buy it, or you can get so many free like characters in the online. Then the next part comes of rigging it. You can just have a basic rigging, or you can rig from everything from facial expressions, eyebrows, everything. Like depending upon what kind of project you are working on, you can rig that stuff. Then the next part is animating it, putting a frame, then a camera, background, coloring, and keyframing all the stuff like your all kind of shots and how do you need that. You can make that like smooth sort of like whatever you need. how will you really shoot a person dancing in the real life? It's really similar to that. Adjusting the focal length of the camera, everything is inside the blender itself.
Okay. So till now you explained all these things. What are your next plans? You learned all this. What are your next plans in this thing?
Maybe as I said, maybe I'll learn Unity or Unreal Engine, like that and stuff. Maybe I don't think I'll switch to like professional like Maya or stuff. I am thinking about that until right now, no. But I'm still right now I'm thinking about like diving deeper into more kind of in-depth sculpting, texturing and stuff, how to smoothly animate stuff, and then work more on my skills on animation stuff.
So in the job market or in the freelancing, how much an animator, Blender animator can highest? What is the highest you get?
I don't know about the highest, but you can easily make lakhs using Blender. It depends upon what kind of. If you are doing extremely high quality stuff, so you can easily make lakhs using Blender for like a minute videos. You can easily do that few minute video. Even like for any intermediate guy, you can easily make 25-30k rupees within like in between a video which is between 30 and 1 minute.
How much time it does? Like how much time it takes to do that?
It also depends. If you need a good video, still you can. If you get a good assets like good characters, you can do that easily by that camera and animation stuff are easy. But if you have to create everything from the beginning, sculpt it, make that character, rig it, then it's gonna take time, few hours, like few days.
Few days.
It also depends about like how complex the things are inside that animation.
And how much time? Example, donut. Everyone start from donut, right? How much time how many days it takes to learn to animate that donut?
I mean, if it's a 20-minute video making, I never made a donut actually, personally. And if it's a 20-minute video, you can easily make that donut within 1 hour. If you
no making or learning, I'm saying about learning.
Learning. I mean, the whole process of how if you are going to the first time, then like if you start a morning, then you will be able to learn the basic fundamentals and how you did that donut part. You can easily learn before night. But in order to learn all the things like all the parts of the blender, like most of our intermediate guy would take a few days, maybe like dive into all the stuff, simulations and stuff. It will take a few days if you are focused on it.
Okay. So now it's time for rapid fire. I'll ask you question. You just need to answer. It's all your priority. Whatever you are feeling. First question is job or business?
Obviously business.
This is why.
Because first of all, it will give me time independent. Like I don't have to work in between 5 and 9. That's the biggest benefit I see. I can like work overnight or like I can do that flexibility.
Yes.
That's the point.
Second question is what is your highest paid from a client? How much you got paid? Highest?
I should be like 1,000 something. That's it.
1,000. Which project took you long time to do? Which was that project?
Actually, that project never really got up because when I started Blender, it was in between my 10th and 11th. So I had a decent PC, not too like extremely a good graphics card or nothing like that. So I started building a project with a concept of cyber city. I loaded so many assets, and eventually that file got so big that after a few days I couldn't even open that file. That had so many assets, so I couldn't move further with that project. That would have been a big.
How much days?
I had spent a little few days on that project, but I couldn't get past it. Eventually, like the Indian parents won't let us go in depth on something which is apart from the academics. So I had to stop that.
Does this animation have a job side?
Like on a decent job. Yeah, obviously you have so many job opportunities in the animation.
Where can they find it? Like in which industry?
In any movie, we can also get into VFX, like using Blender also we can do VFX. We can even get into Marvel movies like DC. It's like there are no barriers in